Darth Vader, he's not a Sith Lord. He's just a goth toddler with a telekinetic grip. His meditation chamber screams, "I need a timeout because nobody listens to me." I've heard heavy breathers in the back of interstellar diners, but this guy takes it to a professional level. You have a suit that can keep you alive in a vacuum, but it doesn't come with a mute button? Very intimidating until you realize he sounds like a vacuum cleaner stuck on the high setting. Most people walk into a room. Vader arrives with a full brass section. It follows him around everywhere. Imagine trying to sneak into the kitchen for a midnight snack, and your personal orchestra starts blaring the Imperial March. There is no such thing as a low-key day for this guy. Darth Vader's approach to human resources is effective. I found your lack of faith disturbing. It's just a polite way of saying, I'm going to skip the written warning and go straight for the windpipe. It certainly keeps the meeting short, though the turnover rate is astronomical. What is with the cape? Imagine being the most feared man in the galaxy and getting your hem caught in the sliding doors of a Star Destroyer. So Vader spends 20 years searching the galaxy for his son, finally finds him, and his first instinct is to cut off the boy's hand, and then offer him a job at the family business. Talk about a toxic father-son dynamic. I am your father. A classic. But did he have to do it in a windy catwalk over an abyss? He could have sent a subspace email or a nice thinking of you card. Join the dark side. We have cookies. There are no cookies. Just sadness and red lighting. If I'm going to betray the Republic, I at least want a decent snack bar. Why is everything so dark? I know they're evil, but surely someone wants to see where they're walking. The Empire must spend a fortune on toad stubbing insurance. I asked the Sith Lord what the dark side actually offers. He said absolute power. I asked if that included a dental plan or a retirement fund, and he tried to electrocute me. So basically, it's a startup with zero benefits. You can build a planet-destroying laser, but your Zoom calls still look like a flickering blue radiator from the 1920s. Maybe try a stable Wi-Fi connection before attempting galactic domination. What about the stormtroopers training? If you see a main character, aim for the wall approximately 3 feet to their left. It's actually quite impressive. They aren't bad shots. They're highly trained warning shot specialists. The helmet is designed to ensure you can only see in a straight line, which is perfect for walking into low-hanging pipes. Nothing blends into a lush green forest or a dark gray hallway quite like a suit of high-gloss, refrigerator white plastic. It's the look at me, I'm a target school of stealth. Who builds a moon-sized space station and leaves a thermal exhaust port wide open? That's not a design flaw. That's an invitation. It's a moon-sized station that travels through hyperspace. Do you know the gravitational chaos that would cause? My species wouldn't even pass a safety inspection for a toaster with those blueprints. I've reviewed the footage. The Empire had a budget for 2 Death Stars, but couldn't afford a single pair of binoculars for the scouts on Endor. I'm starting to think your dark side is just a very expensive tax haven for failed engineers. The original trilogy, it's a classic farm boy meets wizard and blows up a moon story. Simple. The puppets look like they were made from old socks and dryer lint, and the pew-pew sound effects were lame. But at least they had soul. The prequels, I've never seen so many people sit on digital couches and talk about trade taxation. It's the only space opera where the most dangerous weapon isn't a lightsaber. It's boring subcommittee meetings. The sequels. I've analyzed the data, and it seems the strategy was take the first movie, change the names, and make the ball droid rounder. It's not a sequel. It's a very expensive copy and paste job. Now, I've seen civilizations harness the power of dying stars, But that's nothing compared to Disney's ability to squeeze a 47-episode spin-off series out of a character who had 3 lines of dialogue in 1980. When Disney bought Lucasfilm for $4 billion, I thought it was a lot. Then I saw the price of a plastic lightsaber at their theme parks. They made that money back in 3 weekends. In conclusion, humans, your Star Wars saga is a fascinating study in obsession. You complain that the new movies are bad, then you buy the action figures anyway. You hate the prequels, but you memorize every word from the Senate hearings. You're the only species I've met that celebrates a May the 4th holiday by arguing with each other on the internet about the physics of a fictional laser sword.